Vijay.
Yes, sir. So, what the borders? Borders. So, one is fast and some snacks or whatever.
Yes.
Thank you. Snacks. Acha, tea. Only tea. Registrations now, the date will this gentleman, and I mean, we cannot praise him enough. And we have lost a lot.
Camera or sure.
Of the inauguration of one of the second largest conferences in India, which is the annual conference of the Bombay Ophthalmic Association. Thank you, sir, for finding the time to be with us and honoring us with your presence. I request Dr. Vijay Bhatt to please take a seat on the dais with Padma Shri Dr. Lahane sir, Dr. Padma Shri Dr. K.P. Mehta, Dr. Devashish Bhattacharya, who is the President of the All India Ophthalmic Society, Dr. Barun Nayak, who is the General Secretary of the All India Ophthalmic Society, Dr. Lalit Verma, who is the Scientific Chairman of the All India Ophthalmic Society, Dr. Jeevan Lagi, who is the President of the Maharashtra Ophthalmic Society, Dr. Amar Agarwal, who is the star of Indian ophthalmology, Dr. Anish Maunagarwala, who is the Secretary of the Bombay Ophthalmic Association, Dr. Feroz Patel, who is the incoming President of the Bombay Ophthalmic Association. Thank you, sirs. Thank you for being a part of this warm function. We will begin the function by lighting the auspicious lamp. Invite him and all the dignitaries on the dais to light the lamp and then begin the ceremony. Dr. Lalit Verma, all the stalwarts of a Ophthalmology, Dr. Vijay, Dr. Kothari, Madam Agarwal, and so many senior teachers and friends who are present here.
Lanes.
Dr. Deepak sir, as his name suggests, has been spreading light in the eyes of patients for many years. He's worked, like I was telling you earlier when I was talking about him, in the rural areas of Melghat, especially with malnourished children, towards increasing and making the quality of life better for so many years. It's only now that he is increasing his field of work, being the cabinet minister, working tirelessly from the day he took up this post to make life better for all of us. Thank you, sir. I now request Dr. Lahane sir to present Dr. Vijay Bhatt, the President of the Bombay Ophthalmic Association, for working so hard to make this conference a success and for what it is today. A floral bouquet to Dr. Vijay Bhatt, who is the President of the Bombay Ophthalmic Association. Who's the father of Indian ophthalmology and for so many years working tirelessly to bring ophthalmology and Indian ophthalmology on the global map. I now request Dr. Vijay Bhatt to please welcome Dr. Bhattacharya, the President of the All India Ophthalmic Society. So thank you for being with us. As we all know, the All India Ophthalmic Society is a very big society with so many members. I request Anis to welcome Dr. Barun Nayak, who is the Secretary of the All India Ophthalmic Society. Dr. Nayak sir, as you know, works tirelessly. He's responsible for organizing this conference and so many other activities, and with everybody to make AIOS successful. Dr. Lalit Verma, a young and a dynamic scientific chairman who really believes in the science of ophthalmology, and I think he truly deserves to be the scientific chairman. I request Dr. Vijay Bhatt to welcome Dr. Lalit Verma, our scientific chairman. I request Dr. Vijay Bhatt to welcome Padma Shri Dr. Lahane sir. He's been my teacher for 21 years and he's been on the journey with so many of us. I request Dr. Vijay Bhatt to welcome Dr. Amar Agarwal. 5 minutes back he was asking me that what am I doing on the dais? So he doesn't know the answer to that, but we know the answer to that he deserves to be on the dais because he's the star innovator. Somebody who thinks about patients all the time and innovation all the time. Dr. Feroz Patel, Anis, please welcome Dr. Feroz Patel, who is going to be the incoming president of the Bombay Ophthalmic Association. And I request Dr. Feroz Patel to please give a bouquet to Dr. Anis. Anis has worked tirelessly with Dr. Bhatt and the app being done fast is because of Vijay Bhatt and Anis. Friends, I now request Anis. He's the secretary of the Bombay Ophthalmic Association. For the last 3 months, he's been in JJ every day, trying to make this conference a success. I request Anis to come on to the stage and say a few words. Thank you, friends.
Honorable Minister Dr. Deepak SAWANT, Padma Shri Professor Dr. Lahane sir, respected Dr. Amar Agarwal, respected Professor Dr. Ragini, and the other dignitaries on the dais.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Anish. I welcome Padma Shri Dr. Mahipal sir on the stage, and I request Dr. Vijay Bhatt sir to welcome him with a floral bouquet. Thank you, sir, for being with us.
As the secretary, organizing secretary of the Bombay Ophthalmic Association this year for August 2015, it's been a wonderful experience. And I wouldn't have been luckier to have a stalwart team. I had Professor Padma Shri Dr. Lahane and Professor Ragini guiding us at every step. Virtually every 15 days, we used to have a meeting at JJ Hospital discussing how to make this, how to take this conference at the next level. Professor Padma Shri Lahane sir has a phenomenal vision, and it's unparalleled, actually unparalleled. And the amount of work he generates and the amount of work he does, and he takes the time out to guide us to make this event a success. I wouldn't have been luckier to have such a team, so thank you very much. And the team wouldn't have been complete without the president, who gave me absolute leverage to do whatever I could and whatever ideas I had. On the report of this conference, let me tell you some figures. We had pre-registered delegates of 1,579. Pre-registered before we entered the conference. We had spot registrations of 250, a little above, not over 253, which again was a huge figure. Actually, we weren't anticipating such a crowd coming in and to attend the conference. This conference was not only limited to the Bombay ophthalmologists. We had almost 100 delegates and faculty from all over Maharashtra coming in. So this conference now has crossed certain barriers, and we had around about 70 national faculty people coming in registered for the conference as delegates and faculty. So I guess for me this was a real humbling experience to handle everyone and to take care of everyone. Leaving aside the delegates, we had a total of 118 companies, ophthalmic related companies, who took part in this conference, which again is a very big figure for this conference. A total trade delegate of 494 today, as of today, and will not include it tomorrow. So all in all, summarizing, this event has had more than 2,200 delegates. And with the permission of Professor Rane, I can actually, and Honorable Cabinet Minister, I can actually call this an ophthalmic congress today. The only thing different, what Professor Lahane sir and my president and Professor Ragini told me that try something different out in this conference. So Professor Lahane is very tech savvy, so he did tell me that at least try something different, do something. He gave me full leverage on that. He said you can do anything. So I decided to increase connectivity in this conference, and I just thought to myself that if an ordinary Mumbaiker can see a ticket on a computer today, why can't we doctors look at an app to get details of a conference and interconnect with each other faster? So the concept of the app came up, and I really thank Professor Lahane sir, Professor Ragini, and Dr. Vijay Bhatt for giving me full liberty to do whatever I could in its first step of inception to get the app started. I can only promise that I will try to convert this app into a Bombay Ophthalmic Association app. It requires a lot of groundwork, a lot of database work, but I will only promise everyone out here on the dais that I'll do and I'll try my best. I thank everyone for attending this conference, and today I can tell Dr. Lahane sir that sir, we have a full banquet, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Anis. Your hard work paid off, your perseverance paid off, and your humility is here for all to see. Thank you so much. Dr. Vijay Bhatt, I knew him for a long time because I used to see only his handwriting on paper. For many years, whenever he encountered a poor patient, he would write a note in his neat handwriting saying that please go to JJ, where it will all be done for free. He never thought about his practice or anything else, it was all about his patients. And in the last 1 year, working with this humble man who would always say Ragini Main, sir, and working quietly, working hard and tirelessly. So I present before you Dr. Vijay Bhatt, the President of the Bombay Ophthalmic Association. Sir, please come and enlighten us with a few words.
Honorable Cabinet Minister for Family Health and Social Welfare, Dr. Deepak sir, Padma Shri Professor Lahane sir, Padma Shri Professor Mehta sir, Padma Shri Dr. Mahipal sir, internationally acclaimed Professor Amal sir, President EOS Dr. Devashish Bhattacharya sir, Secretary EOS Varun Naik sir, Chairman Scientific Committee Lalit Verma sir, President MOS Dr. Jeevan Reddy, and incoming President Dr. Firoz Patel, Honorary Secretary Dr. Anish Mohanadawala, respected teachers, colleagues and friends. I thank Dr. Deepak sir for finding time to grace this occasion from his busy schedule. Dr. Lahane sir invited him and he wholeheartedly accepted his invitation despite being so much busy. Sir, we have seen the Bombay Ophthalmic Association blossom to this height, reach to this scientific acclaim under the leadership of one man, Professor Lahane sir, and our Chairman Scientific Committee, Ragini Parekh, who have been working tirelessly to organize this conference. As Anish mentioned, we had a record number of delegates, we had a record number of faculty, internationally acclaimed, who delivered wonderful lectures and scientific material. We had a live surgery session yesterday, which was packed to the brim. Such a huge conference needs a lot of interaction and a lot of support from the managing committee, and I was fortunate enough to have Anish with us and a lot of other people who helped us organize this conference. I am once again thankful to Professor Lahane sir for guiding us, for inspiring us, and Professor Ragini Parekh for handling this scientific material in such a nice way. I thank you all again for attending this conference, making it a success, and again I thank you all.
Thank you, Dr. Vijay Bhai. He's a man of few words and only action. I now request Dr. Amar Agarwal to bless us with a few words. We all know Dr. Amar Agarwal. He's always dynamic, always innovating, always doing something new in ophthalmology to teach us, and always passionate about his work. He's been my guide and mentor, and I must tell you a secret, that it was he who pushed her to become active. One day when we were attending our course in AIOS, he called Dr. Lahane and said, Dr. Lahane, tum conferences karo. And this is how it all started, and this is where we have come. I present to you Dr. Amar Agarwal.
Honorable Chief Guest, Professor Lahane, Dr. Ragini, other dignitaries on the dais, ladies and gentlemen. I think what the association has done by growing from strength to strength is something phenomenal. This sort of education where you have live surgeries, lectures, discussions is one of a kind. Because here you're not only educating people from Bombay, but also from whole Maharashtra. And now people from all over India are coming for such a lovely conference. All I can say is, any association, the success of that is from the members. And that's where each one of you, I think, hats off to each one of you, because that's what the success of this organization is for. Once again, I'd like to congratulate the whole team led by Professor Lahane, Dr. Varun Naik, who has done so much of work, Vijay, all of you, Ragini, and each one of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. I welcome Dr. Nagpal sir, who is the father of Indian ophthalmology. So please join us on the stage. Dr. Nagpal sir is a guiding force to all of us. His principles, his clear thoughts on what ophthalmology should be, what doctors should be, and what ethics should be, keep guiding us all our life. So, thank you for being with us. I request Dr. Vijay Bhatt sir to please present a floral bouquet to Dr. Nagpal sir. I now request Dr. K.K. Mehta sir to bless us with a few words. Every time you walk in a conference or you hear sir on the phone, he's always talking daddy, 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 daddy. I think it's become a habit now to call Dr. K.K. Mehta sir daddy. And I think he's a daddy to all of us in the true sense of the word.
Honorable Minister, Dr. Deepak SAWANT, Professor Dr. T.P. Lahane, Ragini, my fellow friends, it's indeed a great honor to be with you all once again. BOA, the Bombay Ophthalmic Society, has grown from strength to strength, and over the last 5 years, with Professor Lahane's hand, as one would say, on the steering wheel, the vehicle is not just moving forwards, it is rolling forwards. And we trust and hope with his help and support, in the next few years, it will be a predominant society, not only in India, but all over the world. Thank you so much.
Thank you, friends. Before I invite Dr. Lalit Verma to bless us with a few words, I would also like to acknowledge our senior teachers and friends who are here, Dr. Wangikar sir and Kelkar sir, who are sir's gurus, Dr. Chu, Dr. Taide sir and Dr. Kale sir, who are vice deans of JJ and are very much a part of Dr. Lahane, Dr. Santan Gopal, Dr. Kulin Patari, Dr. Kuresh, Dr. Vinod Goyal sir, Ramamurthy sir and Chitra Ramamurthy madam, Dr. Gangar, all my senior teachers and friends who are here today for this inauguration function. Thank you so much. Dr. Lalit Verma is the scientific chairman of the All India Ophthalmic Society. But I have seen a side of him where he's such an emotional man. He's so passionate about his work. When he likes something which Dr. Lahane has done, he becomes very emotional. He's so passionate about his work. And I've heard him speak about endophthalmitis. He puts his glasses on his forehead and he starts talking. I think he's the correct man to have taken over from Ramu sir, because it was difficult to take over for Ramu. So nobody better than Dr. Lalit Verma to continue as a scientific chairman for the All India Ophthalmic Society. Sir, please say a few words.
Yes, Ragini, I agree it was difficult to take over from Dr. Ramamurthy as chair of scientific committee, but I tried and I'm still trying actually. Honorable Minister Ji, Professor Lahane, Ragini, all dignitaries on the dais, it's really a proud privilege for me to be attending this great BOA meeting. In fact, this great meeting has all three angles which I think a scientific meeting should have. The scientific content of the program has been well designed and I see all the halls generally are packed. The trade has been well organized, plus the social angle also is there. So all three components of any meeting are there. The other thing is punctuality of sessions is the hallmark. I saw Dr. Lahane monitoring time finished with this. Then the other thing which I like very much about, which I wanted to congratulate Anis about it, is the app which has been designed. See, in Delhi only I downloaded the entire program, I know where to go when, and filled up my agenda. And right from the pickup from the airport to checking at the hotel, everything has been absolutely superb and fantastic. And overall, a great meeting. Congrats to the entire organizing committee for such a great meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Verma sir. It is such a pleasure to have Dr. Sawant sir here with us today. And for people who are in public life, it is such a boon to have a doctor in public health. Because who better than a doctor to know the woes of patients, to know the woes of public health, to get a person who is not a politician, but actually a doctor and a social worker at heart. Because he's still in the heart of a politician beats the heart of a doctor. A person who strives every living moment to make the life of people better and better. I now request Dr. Pran Nagpal sir, Dr. Vijay Bhatt sir, Dr. Lahane sir, and all the dignitaries on the dais to please felicitate Dr. Deepak Sawant sir with a memento. It is a pleasure for us to do so. This is a little way of saying thank you, sir, for being on behalf of the all community of patients, of people who benefit from your hard work every day. So this is on behalf of the community that you serve. A little token of appreciation to say thank you, sir. I think we should all applaud.
Photo.
As is the customary and our customary Maharashtrian way of honoring him with a shawl and a shreefal. I think for the last 15 years, it was Dr. Lahane sir's dream to do this, to honor him. He's been a part of everything that we do till today, but to honor him, to receive him as a minister, I think it is our pleasure. Thank you so much, sir. Dr. Harsh Kumar is going to come tomorrow, but the government of India has honored him with a Padma Shri, so we will be giving him and presenting him a gold medal tomorrow, but I would like to mention it over here. He cannot be here with us today, so we will be doing the formalities tomorrow. Everybody unanimously has decided to honor Dr. B.K. Nayak sir with a gold medal, and I want Dr. Deepak Sawant sir to do the honors. Dr. B.K. Nayak sir, it's a pleasure for the tireless hard work that you do in Maharashtra and now as a secretary of the All India Ophthalmic Society. The whole society chose you unanimously to lead us as a secretary. Thank you sir for your tireless efforts. Dr. Pran Nagpal sir, for being a father to us all the time. So I'm too small, and I think all of us are small considering his stature, but we have to show our appreciation to him by offering him a small token of appreciation, a small gold medal. I request Dr. Sawant sir to please do the honors. This little man is crusading for ethical ophthalmology, for correct practices, teaching us all the time, correcting us gently, and he goes on. So the father of ophthalmology, Dr. Pran Nagpal. Dr. K.K. Mehta sir, Padma Shri Dr. K.K. Mehta sir, it's home to him, he brought us up, but as children we need to recognize his work, what he has done for the society. If you call him up at 6 o'clock, he's operating. If you call him up and say, please come and see a patient, he's there in 5 minutes. He's there for you all the time. So, Dr. Sawant sir, I would request you to felicitate Dr. K.K. Mehta sir. If there is anything new happening in ophthalmology and you want to find out who did it, we know where to look. It's Dr. Amar Agarwal. Be it the no anesthesia surgery, the glued IOL, or now the cornea surgeries. I don't listen to you, sir. Dr. Amar Agarwal, sir. I take my orders only from Dr. Sawant sir today and rest of the time Dr. Lahane. Dr. Amar sir, you are an inspiration to all of us. So young and hard. Lalit Bhaiya, you are the one person who can take over from Ram sir. You are one person who we look up to. Dr. Sawant sir, I am sorry, I have to make you stand up again to felicitate and present Dr. Lalit Verma with the gold medal. Thank you, Bhaiya. Thank you, sir. You truly deserve it because I know how hard it is to run an organization or to do programs for such a huge society and to present a scientific feast for all of us to learn from. You know, these conferences cannot be run without the trade. We have a symbiotic relationship. We are in this healthcare together. It is the trade that makes, we operate, but without the intraocular lenses, without the beautiful phacoemulsification machines, without the constant research, without the constant support, we cannot run these conferences, we cannot run our practices. So, these are awards. I think all the trade, everybody is very good, but you have to, somewhere or the other, give some awards at some time. So, for the best innovation, the Symphony IOL by Abbott, I request somebody from Abbott to come forward. Dr. Sawant sir, I request you to, this is Mr. Sangram and Mr. Ganesh Fund for best innovation. So they are representatives of AMO and they've come up with a beautiful Symphony IOL. And I request Dr. Sawant sir to please felicitate them with a small memento. I'm very proud of AMO, but I'm prouder of an Indian company. The CARE group which is our own Indian made, a best and a unique innovation, the ultra smart toric eyewear. You know, it doesn't mean anything. Anybody can use it and anybody can put it. My brother, Mr. Lal Dave, you received the award for the unique innovation. Mr. Lal Dave and Care Group, please come forward. Dr. Sawant sir, I request you to felicitate the Care Group. So I request Anish to please accept the memento on behalf of Care Group. Thank you. Thank you. Presidents in Bombay Ophthalmic Association come and go. Secretaries come and go. Scientific chairmen come and go. Managing committees come and go. But there's one man who is constant. One man who does all the work. He's actually a publisher, a printer for BOA, but he does every odd job. He's there for you night and day. Somebody who is with us for the last 25 years. The smallest of ophthalmologists who have just passed MS know him and say, Subhash, mera registration nahi hai. So Subhash bhai, please come forward and please receive a memento and a token of thanks from Dr. Sawant sir. So you see, it is a correct award by the amount of applause he received. I welcome Dr. Yogesh sir and Dr. Partha Vishwas to this grand function. And I request Dr. Pran Nagpal sir to say a few words. I won't introduce him, he needs no introduction. He is our father today and always.
I was not told that I could speak. Hearing that I am the father of Indian ophthalmology, I was reminded of a story that God believes in family planning. And the man who went up to see the God in the place where they haven't noticed that there is a logic in the family planning so far as God is concerned. Because Nehru had a Mercedes car to go around because he had only one issue. And Indira Gandhi had a ambassador car because she had two. And when it came to Mahatma Gandhi, poor fellow was on the bicycle. He said, how come? Before he could utter to the question, how many children do you have? Everybody said he's the father of the nation, father of the nation. I think this is apt for now that I must obey the teaching of my teacher, that if you want to be seen, get up and stand. If you want to be heard, speak out. But if you want to be appreciated, quickly go and sit on the seat.
Thank you, sir. You have us in spirits. I now request Dr. Lahane sir to say a few words. And then he will be introducing to us our chief guest, Dr. Deepak sir. he doesn't want, and he will not allow anybody else to do this honor. And from the day Sir became cabinet minister, I think it was a foregone conclusion as to who would be our chief guest for this session. So I think he's dying for this moment for the last 15 years. So I shall not take his glory away. Thank you, sir.
Good evening, everybody. I am very happy that my friend, he is now the Cabinet Minister of Health, and today I am very proud that Honorable Dr. Deepak sir, Health Minister of Maharashtra, is our chief guest. So I welcome you, sir. Now, the dignitaries on the dais, dignitaries of the dais, and few dignitaries sitting behind for the function. Thank you very much. It is very difficult because Ragini told me I should say few words, and to be appreciated by everybody, I should not be here. So it is very difficult. Because the Anis, as a secretary, he was thanking. Vijay, as a president, he was thanking. So BOA as a whole remained behind. Now I will have to tell, because the chief guest sir is there, I must enlighten about the Bombay Ophthalmic Association. Sir, Bombay Ophthalmic Association, now this annual conference, we always post a live demonstration. Yesterday it was a live demonstration operated in JJ Hospital, and in that we operated different types of new technologies, new surgeries, and by the different surgeons. Today I think the faculties from all over India, also one faculty from abroad, and the faculties from Maharashtra and Mumbai. So there were deliberations from the morning till the evening, and also the trade who is taking part in this conference. Sir, as now you are the health minister, I should not, when you are called as a guest, I should not say our problems, but sir, I think I will have to say few problems which are there. Sir, Maharashtra is performing more than 8 lakh cataract surgery every year. Out of that, 4 lakhs are performed by the health department under your guidance and leadership, and the 4 lakhs are performed by the NGOs and by the private practitioners. But sir, the problem is from 2 years, the center has taken some decision which is not much useful for this cataract surgery. The center is now paying 450 rupees in the government hospital for the cataract surgery and 1000 rupees for the NGOs. But in last 2 years, we have not received the amount, and because of that, everybody is in the trouble. So I request that the disparity, because government at center is also your government, so I require your intervention, and minimum 1000 rupees to be given to the operated patients towards the amount of operated patients cataract surgery. Sir, there are few problems for ophthalmologists. The first problem is the PCPNDT. In the PCPNDT, our name of the sonography wrongly written, but it is a B scan and it is not a sonography, but that is under the PCPNDT, and every doctor who is having the B scan is troubled for so much of the record keeping of each and every eye I think in eye there can't be a pregnancy, but after that also, we are really troubled by the PCPNDT Act for the B-scan and UBM. Our request will be, sir, whatever the information required we provide, but these two things should be removed from the PCPNDT Act. This another thing is, the insurance always says that there should be beds, and without beds, the insurance will not help us to give the claims of the patient after surgery. Sir, now this is the era of the daycare surgery. We are operating in the morning and patient going home in after 2 hours. If we are not discharging the patient after 2 hours, patient will say, this doctor doesn't know anything. He has just kept me in the ward. My eye is spoiled by this doctor. So we want that our request to you is the ophthalmology should be made as a daycare surgery so that the indoor is not required for the ophthalmology. Sir, another thing I want to request you. We are totally afraid from so many now months that there is some Clinical Establishment Act is going to come, and this Clinical Establishment Act is giving the freedom to the corporator and the government people to trouble the doctors every day. So we want in the redressal forum there should be doctors and not only the government people, so that doctors can tell what is wrong in that clinics or whatever done by that doctor. So that request, and I think whenever this law is to be passed in Maharashtra, our request will be the people who are the doctors and working for the doctors can see the benefit, they should be called and there should be some patient hearing from them, and then I think that law should be passed. I'm very sorry, but these are the day-to-day problems, and up till now these problems are as it is. This was also told for the, I think, for the previous health minister also, but we are unable to pass all these things. And as the sir is a doctor, he knows the problems of the doctor. I think we will get some problems to be solved because of the sir becomes the health minister. He is a health minister. Now the another task I am going to do is introduce sir to you. I think so many people in Mumbai, they know Dr. Deepak sir. Dr. Deepak sir started his career as a general practitioner with a prolific practice in the Andheri East suburb of Mumbai. He founded the giant groups of Vijay Bhatt, Santa Cruz, and went on to become Vice President of India in the giant. He was active in various medical camps. In Latur earthquake, he was in Mumbai, but he was working for the earthquake and plagues in Gujarat, and earthquake in Gujarat in 1990, for which he won the award from the Mother Teresa. That's when Sena Pramukh, Hindu Hriday Samrat, Honorable Balasaheb noticed him and made him in charge of Sena Medical Wing. He was very close to that beloved Balasaheb Thackeray and was with him for medical care till breathed his last breath. Dr. Deepak Sawant became chairman of Meltron Maharashtra Electronic Corporation Limited in 1995. In 1999, he was nominated to the state Vidhan Parishad and became MLC from first time in upper house. Subsequently, he contested elections through Mumbai graduate constituency in 2005-2012, winning by 93% of vote from the constituency. He won the President's Award for the best legislation member in the Maharashtra Assembly in 2005 for the special his work for the malnutrition in the children in the tribal area of the Thane. So he is working in Thane, also in the Melghat. After the resounding Sena victory, he became the Cabinet Health Minister of Maharashtra in December 2015. He is close aide of the present Sena Pramukh Shri Uddhavji Thackeray and shares common interest with him for wildlife photography. Both are interested in the wildlife photography. At same time, he still holds the medical camp for the forest officers and the tribal people. Under his guidance, Sena registered a Limca book of record of highest number of the blood donations in one day at the huge event organized at Mumbai few years back. His qualifications also include PhD, and I want to tell what is this PhD. PhD is done on the JJ Hospital, where I am a dean now, and I am very proud that he knows everything in JJ Hospital because he did the PhD. Secondly, the ophthalmology in JJ Hospital, he was the first donor who gave us 10 lakhs rupees, and from that time, every time he donates us. Now also he donated us a gym for the MBBS students, and he personally takes interest in whatever the activities in the JJ Hospital. I think I am very happy that today he came as a chief guest here. And another thing I want to tell you, that he is a proud father of an excellent retina surgeon, Dr. SAWANT. So now I can't say that he is a father of ophthalmology because that person has told me. I can just say that he is a father of ophthalmologists, and another thing is, Swapnesh is my student. So with this, now I will request SAWANT sir. Okay.
Thank you so much, sir. From the time they began this relationship, it is Dr. SAWANT sir who has always been giving sir something or the other. He started with rupees 5 lakhs. And today also at this function, sir is asking him for things from us, and I'm sure SAWANT sir, as usual, will be the elder brother and give him what we all want. Mr. Lal Dave is here with us, so I please request him to come and take the award from Dr. SAWANT sir for the best innovation for the ultra smart toric IOL. He is always so passionate about his work, thinking about the patients. Dr. SAWANT sir, he provides Lal Bhai, on this Raksha Bandhan day, I am so proud of you as a sister because I know you deserve this, and for your hard work and for all the work that you do. I now request Dr. SAWANT sir to please address us. Thank you so much.
Good evening, everybody. Jai Maharashtra, सर्वांना. उपस्थित सर्व ऑप्थेल्मोलॉजिस्ट मित्रहो, बॉम्बे ऑप्थेल्मिक असोसिएशन म्हणायला मला थोडंसं हिच होते, कारण बॉम्बे इज कन्वर्टेड इनटू मुंबई. Honorable, there are so many Padma Shris on the dais. Padma Shri Dr. Lahane, President Dr. Vijay Bhatt ji, again Padma Shri K.K. Mehta ji, Amar Agarwal ji, Bhattacharya ji, B.K. Nayak ji, Jeevan Yodi ji, Firoz Patel ji, who is the incoming president. He will call me next time. Lalit Verma ji, who is a scientific committee chairman. Padma Shri again, senior stalwart, Dr. Mehpal ji.
Dr. Nagpal ji, that was good one. So member on the dais, the dignitaries of the dais, ladies and gentlemen. When Dr. Lahane called me up and he sent Vijay ji to my office for inviting me for the ophthalmic gathering, I was not aware that 1,800, 2,000 people will be gathering on this evening. It's a tremendous success, and I should congratulate the organizer for a grand success. And when the Master of Ceremony is Ragini ji, I think already charged. Because I have seen Dr. Lahane ji and Dr. Ragini since beginning. So I am aware how they work and how they make this ophthalmic field close to the world. So there are so many questions raised by Dr. Lahane ji. In short time, he told everything. I was worried. When everybody was speaking, they were taking just 1 minute, 2 minutes, and they were sitting down. So I had tension, how much time I should take for my speech. 6 or 7 minutes, because the politicians, they take a lot of time to address. So, but Lahane came for my rescue, he talked at least, I think, 10 minutes. So it was crucial for me. But this is a fantastic gathering, and you have seen the live surgeries in squint, in ptosis, and live demonstrations is always fruitful for the new generation as well as who are stalwarts in the faculties, what they can do more and more with their shaky hands also. So it is a boost to it is a boon to the modern technique, and live surgery was performed from the JJ hospital. JJ hospital and myself, we are closely associated. I still remember 7, 8 years, 10 years back, when there was a conference in the HYATT, this hotel itself. When I came as a father, as a MLA, and I was trying to get my son, Dr. Swapnesh, for Shankara Netralaya, whether I should send him for the Shankara Netralaya because he was selected in Shankara Netralaya. So I was seeking advice from Dr. Lahane ji. So I still remember when I entered, I remember that scene, whether I should send. But today I am happy that Lahane has given me right advice. Ragini was also accompanying him. And he was there in the Shankara Netralaya, and it was very fantastic experience, fantastic teaching, fantastic research. We need to have such kind of institute in Mumbai. We need to have such kind of institute in Mumbai. Today the Jupiter Netralaya was inaugurated by my boss, Mr. Uddhavji. I was also called for that, but I could not go. Such kind of thing should come to Maharashtra. Because when we travel to the south, we see a lot of specialized things. One specialty, one hospital. Unfortunately, we could not gather that knack of making one specialty in one building. Global tried, but unfortunately, it is all messed afterwards. Now they have come to the floor. But Lahane and his team should try it out.
because they are more experienced. We tried in Jalna. Shankaranandana was tried in Jalna, but it was not successful to that extent. Am I right, Dr. Lahane? So all you are ophthalmologists, all from that, because I address also nephrology conference, I address also orthopedic conference. I also told them the same thing. Why don't you come out with the one faculty, one hospital, which is dedicated to the hospital? When the private medical college, when the Dame University concept was thrown in front of us, it was told that we should have a single facility, single faculty under one roof, and a specialization in that faculty. But unfortunately, it was not clicked properly. They made MBBS, MD, engineering, MEA, and not whatsoever. And today, we need that. So whosoever will come forward for a single specialty hospital, single specialty institute, single specialty, super specialty, the government will welcome that. Today, Lahane Municipal Corporation has given 5 acres of land to Shankara Netra Lab, 4 acres of land to the Tata Cancer Hospital as a specialized hospital for the Cancer Research Center and all these things. So, in your field also, the stem cell is coming very fast. So we must heard in next conference that somebody will come out with the stem cell concept, and that will be a boost to your faculty, because your faculties are close to the public heart. When somebody sees the tremendous joy on his face or her face, gives everything to you, more than a money. So try to grab that opportunity of seeing the joyful event of your life. Dr. Lahane sir has told me so many things. UBM, ASSOCN, BScan, clinical establishment act. You have missed quota. Then our fight with the central government regarding the remuneration and daycare center. All these things are under consideration. I'm not disclosing anything, but we had a meeting about ASSOCN and BScan. I told them, please get a IT approval. Information technology department is there in the government of Maharashtra. So we must take the approval of that department that these probes cannot be used for the purpose of PCPMDD. So that we must prove in no time, because the people are anxious to know about the ASSOCN and BScan. Some people have got opinion about the ASSOCN can be utilized or BScan can be utilized, how it can be utilized. They are giving so many examples to us that you should not allow ASSOCN and BScan to escape from the PCPMDD Act. But I told Vijay ji also and Dr. Lahane ji, please come out with a solution. I need a company brochure, I need a company certificate that this cannot be compatible with the sonography machine which is used for the PCPMDD. So, sex determination is a problem in Maharashtra, because we are going down with the ratio, girl and boy ratio, and it is a serious thing. At the same time, the people should not take the task by our officials That is also, we will be taking care of that also. At the same time, regarding the Clinical Establishment Act, we are coming out with an act. You can pass on your suggestion because still the game is open for you. You can give your suggestions. You can come because we will be having a meeting at HYATT in next 2-3 weeks time, and you can always put your suggestion across our meeting, and you can get what you want out of that. Daycare center regarding, yes, I am also of the same opinion that ophthalmological hospital should be granted as a daycare center. And we are doing on that line. Definitely, in no time, we will be coming out with the solution. I can promise you. But one more thing I want to appeal to you, that we are still lacking in eye donation. As I have seen in the South, the tremendous craving for eye donation amongst the common public. In Mumbai and Maharashtra, we don't get that much response for the eye donation. I hope this conference should pass on the message to the common public that eye donation is a donation which cannot be explained, which can be explained only by lighting up the diya in somebody's life. So that message should be spread all over the Maharashtra state. And as an ophthalmologist, as a pioneer in this field, you must spread this message. Secondly, I need your help. As I have told to Vijay Bhatt that we are celebrating the 50th year of Shiv Sena, and I have got a project because Lahane Saab is always helping hand to us in this project. We want to complete the 51,000 operations in Mumbai of cataract surgery. So all those who are having the hospitals and the setups for the operations, they should come forward at least 5 operations per month for whole of the year. That is not a big task for you. And the lenses will be provided to you by our party. And you have to do the operations at your operation theatre. As a government of Maharashtra, first time in the history, as Dr. Lahane has told you, we have completed a 15,000 operation in 6 days time. Flawless operations. Because the starting was made, inauguration was made by Dr. Lahane, that's why it is a success. Because operation is an easy thing, but the flawless operation without any complication, because I called Pritam many times in my problem when there were huge agitations regarding the cataract surgery, post-operative complication in the cataract surgery. So we will be joining hands together. I will solve your problems, you will solve my problem. That is a give and take. Let us go ahead in Mumbai and Maharashtra. Thank you very much for calling me and giving me this opportunity to address you. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.
Thank you so much, sir. I think that your reassuring words have settled a lot of us regarding the PCP and DT Act and the Nursing Home Registration Act. So, we are behind you. We are willing to fall in your steps for the eye donation, which is so important, because we have amongst us a patient, we forget all the time, who's a recipient and who's with us because his mother donated a kidney to him. So I think it is very, very important that we are with you and we join hands with you in eye donation, and also all of us will join hands with you regarding the free surgeries, and we will not only complete a target of 51,000, but please keep more and more targets in front of us. I now request Dr. Feroz Patel to please come forward and thank all of us who are present here today. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a wonderful gathering over here, and an outstanding ceremony that we had. All the thank yous have already been said, but 3 have been left behind. So if you don't mind, I'll do the needful. One is we have to thank Anis for that wonderful BOA app, along with Mr. Tarun Lala, who was the gentleman who has designed the whole app. And I think Tarun is sitting at the back. Tarun, could you just Tarun over here? He was here sometime. No? But at least we would like to appreciate all the efforts that the people have made for this wonderful. The second one is Madam standing at the back, now sitting down, Ragini Ben, who has been a wonderful master of ceremonies. And the third thank you is to Dr. SAWANT. Sir, you have so beautifully addressed us with so much of love, so much of dignity, that we are really impressed with all that you have said, all that you have promised to do for us. I do know your son well, and I'm sure he's going to be a dynamic eye surgeon leading us all in the future. And before we finish, I will say that, sir, I will do your 50 cataracts at my Jaslok hospital, paid by me to start off your whole. Thank you very much. With those kind words, which we have all heard from all our dignitaries, and a big thank you to all of you for coming and listening to us. Good night.
Thank you, friends. I request everybody to please stand for the national anthem.
ऑप्थॅल्मॉलॉजी हे फील्ड फार मोठं आहे. ज्याप्रमाणे इतर राज्यामध्ये ऑप्थॅल्मॉलॉजी या फील्डला महत्त्व प्राप्त झाले आहे, त्याप्रमाणे मुंबईत आणि महाराष्ट्रात देखील मोठ्या प्रमाणावर त्याचा प्रसार आणि प्रचार व्हावा. एक्स्पेशली कॉर्निया ट्रान्सप्लांटसाठी जे पेशंट आहेत त्यांच्यासाठी अपील केलं आहे की जास्तीत जास्त नेत्रदानाला लोकांनी तयार व्हावं. यासाठी ऑप्थॅल्मिक असोसिएशनने आम्हाला मदत करावी आणि ज्याप्रमाणे इतर भागामध्ये इतर राज्यामध्ये आय डोनेशन होते तशाच प्रकारची तितक्याच मोठ्या प्रमाणावरती आपल्या राज्यातही लोकांना डोळे मिळावेत. आणखी ते डोळे असे जे असतील ते कंप्लीट डोळे असावे आणि त्याच्यातनं बऱ्याचदा कॉर्निया हा काढून टाकावा लागतो. त्यांचं जे काही जतन असते ते व्यवस्थितपणे व्हावं अशा प्रकारचं अपील केलं. त्याचबरोबर त्यांचे जे काही प्रश्न आहेत त्या प्रश्नावरती आपण तोडगा काढूया आणि क्लिनिकल एस्टॅब्लिशमेंट ॲक्ट आल्यानंतर त्यांचे बरेचसे प्रश्न दूर होतील अशी माझी खात्री आहे. त्यांची जी काही सजेशन्स असतील क्लिनिकल एस्टॅब्लिशमेंट ॲक्टसाठी ती देखील आम्ही कन्सिडर करण्याचा प्रयत्न करू आणि सर्वंकष असा एक कायदा आणि ज्यामुळे आरोग्य व्यवस्था ही चांगल्या प्रकारे पुढे जाईल आणि त्यांना तेच सांगितलं लेट अस जॉईन हँड्स टुगेदर. थँक्यू.